Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain the last topic of this chapter, that is called the impact of NEP 1991. As we know that NEP stands for New Economic Policy. It is also known as LPG policy, which is stand for liberalization, privatization, and globalization. So, after introducing this policy, the government and the environment also got many changes, and because of these changes the businessman has to make changes in their policy and plans to survive successfully in the economy. As we know that before NEP 1991 there was a LQP policy that is called licensing quota permit was replaced by LPG policy in 1991, which helps the businessman to run his business smoothly in the economy and got the permission from the government to perform their business activities easily in the Indian economy. And many other foreign companies also got the chance to start their business over here. That is why we can say NEP 1991 plays a wider role for the growth and success of the Indian economy. It is not only helps in growing, but it also helps in growing the GDP of the economy. It creates the employment opportunities to the people those are living in a country, and also it helps the Indian government to get back their mortgage gold from the World Bank. So that is why this policy plays a wider role in the development of the country. So students, now I am going to explain this impact of NEP 1991, and the first impact is increasing competition. So ultimately, as we know that because of the liberalization, many other companies, many private individuals got the chance to start their business in the Indian economy. So ultimately the competition level of the country will improve, it will increase also, because before 1991 only the government companies got the chance to run their business, but after introducing NEP 1991 many small businessmen, many private individuals and many MNCs also got the chance to enter in Indian economy and start giving the competition to the public sector enterprises. So ultimately the competition level also get improved, also get increased by the liberalization. And the next one is more demanding customers. As we know that earlier very few businessmen were there, those are producing the product for the customer, and customer that time have no any type of choice to purchase the product. That is why they have to purchase the product by that businessman only, and whatever they produce, the customer has to satisfy their needs by taking the product from them only. But after after the lot of competition, the demand of the customers also increase. Now the customer, after introducing NEP 1991, the customer is demanding the product from the seller, and the seller has to produce the product according to the demand of the customer. That is why we can say after 1991, after new economic policy 1991, the customer's demand increases in the Indian economy rapidly, and in which the seller has to produce the product according to the need of the customer, because it removes the monopoly and develop the monopolistic market in the economy. And the another one is rapid changing technological environment. As we know that earlier the companies are using the Indian technology only, and they did not get the permission to purchase the machinery from other countries. But after introducing new economic policy 1991, businessmen also got the chance to purchase the machinery from the developed country. So nowadays we can see, or we can take the example of many companies, those are using the highly sophisticated or highly advanced technology which they purchase from Japan and other countries. So ultimately, after introducing new economic policy 1991, the technological environment also improved of our country, in which the businessmen of our country are also using the highly qualitative machinery for producing qualitative product for the customer. So it is also an impact which arises due to the introduction of NEP 1991. The another one is necessity for change. That's mean before 1991 the businessmen used the stagnant policy to run their business, but after introducing NEP 1991 it is not possible to run the business by using the stagnant policy and plan. That is why the businessmen made changes in their plan and policy to run their business successfully in the economy. That is why necessity for change. It indicates that if the businessman is not changing their plan and policy, then ultimately they do not get the chance to run their business successfully in the economy. That is why we can say the businessman changed their plan and policy to run their business. And the another impact is need for developing human resources. As we know that to handle the highly sophisticated technology, the businessman has to train the workers, and nowadays many of reputed companies are also providing the training program to their workers, to their personnel, those are working in the organization. Then they know that if the workers are trained, then ultimately the wastage of resources can be reduced, the wastage of efforts can be reduced. That is why we can say nowadays the companies are doing the training of their personnel, of the workers, of the individuals, those are working in the organization. As we know that training is a program which is conducted by the management to remove the unproductive movement of the worker, and also to develop the skills among the worker to perform the work in a best possible manner. That is why many of the companies are providing regular training program to their workers to get maximum efforts from them. Now the another one is market orientation. It is an important part because earlier, before new economic policy 1991, there was a policy used by the businessman which is seller oriented, but after introducing new economic policy 1991, the businessmen are using the market orientation technique, in which they always focus over the customer's need, because nowadays the customer is considered as the king of the market, and the seller has to produce the product according to the customer's need only. If the seller is not producing the product according to the customer's need, then ultimately the customer can be shifted from his product to the another product. That is why the seller are focusing over the need of the customers nowadays. That is why we can say the strategy of market is totally changed. Earlier it was seller oriented, but now it is market oriented. That is why the seller is focusing over the customer's need. And the last one is reduction in budgetary support from the public sector. As we know that before NEP 1991, the all budgetary support was given by the public sector, given by the government to the public sector, but after introducing privatization and globalization or liberalization, the government reduces its budgetary support to the public sector, and now the government is trying to join their hand with the private sector, because the private sector have the maximum possibility to get maximum output from the economy. That is why the government is also doing the investment in the private sectors and getting maximum benefits from it. So students, these are the some of the impact of new economic policy 1991, and it is an important part of this chapter. So you should go through the notes also, you should watch this clip also, then only you comes to know about the impact of new economic policy. So students, prepare well this chapter, because this chapter has the weightage of 5 or 6 marks in the board examination, and also it will comes in the different exam which will be conducted in the schools. So you just go through it and take it seriously. So students, thank you. Stay home, stay safe.